Welcome back to second half action inside the Golden Dome Athletic Complex. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Raiders against the William Paterson Pioneers. I'm Joe Scamadella alongside John Heffernan, the voice of Rutgers Newark in the color role so far. But welcome back nonetheless as we bring you to the floor. John, some of the things we want to go over in the first half that Rutgers and Willie P showed. Rutgers trailing 24-35 right now. What are some of the things you want to see from them going into the
lead was
half?
as big as 13 for William Paterson, and 9 different players in the scoring column for the Pioneers. They have been spreading it around beautifully. Rutgers has not shot the ball well at all, especially obviously in that first half. We'll see if that changes here in the second half.
Quick bucket, no good, as it is controlled now by Nasir Merrick, looking to enter. Gives it to Pearson. Pearson inside the paint. Controls, it's Hyde. Hyde out to Godel. A long top of the key three. Knocks it down. Jack Godel continues to shine from beyond.
And with Aiden Brown right in Goebel's face, there was nothing Brown could do on that one. That was a long-range bomb from Goebel.
Some marvelous magic from Jack Godel as he's shown all season, as it is possessed now by Rutgers. Indio takes it up top. Good shake and bake. Up and around. Contact is drawn. Foul is called. And that foul drawn by number 11 for Rutgers Newark, Steven Rodriguez.
Goebel now with 7 points. I was honestly expecting that to be a little bit more. But testament to this well-rounded performance tonight.
So Nasir Merrick is another foul for him tonight as Steven Rodriguez steps to the line. 5'10 junior out of Paterson, New Jersey. Go figure, playing William Paterson.
Oh, Rodriguez with his...
Shooting just about 71% from the stripe, averaging 2.2 rebounds per game, as well as just under 30% from the field.
Rodriguez with his first point of the game.
And connects.
Make it 2 in a row from the foul line for Steven Rodriguez.
It's Pearson, met by Rodriguez.
Gives it to again up top, Joe, as he cuts to the basket.
It's quite a sight to see, a 6'7" point guard, John.
Excellent defense here.
There's Rock climbing the ladder, but his chance no good as Elijah Brown comes out with it, streaking down the court.
And
Dio, handoff. Handoff inside. Ball is mishandled and taken over possession by Merrick, who finds Pearson. Pearson looking to enter, accelerates in the paint. Up, in, and for 2 is number 24 for William Paterson.
What a pass from Tyshawn Pearson, Joe, finding the cutting teammate for an easy look and an easy basket.
Delani Hyde makes his presence in the paint known. He's a big guy who can score some good buckets and makes it total up for opposing defenses.
Now the biggest lead of the game so far for Paterson here in the opening 2 minutes of the second half, Joe.
Just under 2 minutes played so far in this second half. William Paterson up 40-26. It's Rodriguez finding Indio, who's met with some strong defense by Hyde. O'Rock on the defense as well inside the paint, guarding Sylvester.
And I like that matchup there any day of the week. And I just see too many individual efforts offensively from Rutgers. They really seem to be pressing, Joe, as their shooting woes continue.
It's a good point to think out, John, as there seems to be a lack of structure in generating some movement.
Rutgers 8 of 29 from the field.
As Pearson slips and falls, but finds a connect pass. Ball is taken away by Manny Rodriguez all alone, goes airborne, and knocks it down.
He's lucky he got away with that one there. I think he thought about the slam. Didn't quite have the elevation, but able to put it through.
Seemed a bit hesitant, but nonetheless, it's the deuce.
You know, you gotta be sure on those plays.
Direct pass in the paint. Nice and easy for Nasir Merrick, the 6'1 freshman out of the Bronx.
Merrick just inside the free throw line. Converts for Paterson. We got a foul call. We'll go against Paterson's Merrick. Merrick is going to stay in the ball game.
And possession remains with Rutgers Newark. Aiden Brown will inbound the ball as they will stack.
Joe, I'm impressed with the crowd here tonight. Big crowd here.
Nice attendance. It's nice to see the Golden Dome getting some action on a Wednesday night, John.
Yeah, the rain seems to have tapered off outside.
And Dio dishes to Murray, who finds Rodriguez. Little one-hand floater. He connects.
Beautiful play right there. Great basket by Rodriguez, and that's what we want to see from Manny at a wide-open look.
Rutgers cut it down to a 12-point deficit. Foul line J. Pinballs round and out. And possession stays with William Paterson on the carom out of bounds. Coach Brian Chapman chirping some plays to his point guard, Tyshawn Pearson, who will be inbounding it. Stacking it 2 and 2. As in Dio getting a little handsy with Delani Hyde. He's 6'6 sophomore. Godo. His pass knocked loose and away out of bounds by Elijah Brown. John, Elijah Brown, if he doesn't scream Joe Lochran defense and how many people buy in to his style of basketball, I don't know who does.
Well, the 6'4 sophomore showing quickness there. As the defense swarms for Rutgers.
Pearson, and then there's Brown again, denying Pearson of a seemingly easy layup. He got up there, John.
Indeed.
What a great defensive effort by Elijah Brown.
A little more cohesion defensively overall in this last couple of minutes.
Bounce pass in the paint. Godel.
That's going to be an offensive foul called against Goebel. A little too much of a push off there by number 13. He doesn't like it.
Godel was not happy about that call. Neither was head coach Brian Chapman.
Chapman's calling to his bench. It'll be number 15, London Pope, the 6'5 junior out of Timber Creek High School, Sicklerville. I think this is the first appearance from Pope tonight.
Nonetheless, it's Raheem Murray devising the plan of action. Dishes to Rodriguez, who finds Brown at the top. Inching closer to the bucket. Hand off to Brown. Aiden Brown controls, spins, turns, angling right. Strong defense, double teamed, draws contact, and a foul on the floor.
Yeah, and okay, Rutgers comes out, they'll go to the line, but I think that's just another good example, Joe, of the individual efforts I was talking about earlier. Credit Brown for continuing to push on that play, but as a result, you had 3 different Paterson defenders clamp down on Aiden. Still able to get the shot off, drew the foul.
Brown misses the first attempt.
Just in my opinion, Aiden held on to the ball just a little too long there.
Agreed.
By 12.
Agreed. When you're down there, you want to muscle it up and just try to draw.
Or just more ball movement. Joe.
Agreed. Agreed. It seems like you said, too much individual effort on the end of Rutgers Newark. They seem to have more structure defensively, which again, we know Joe Lochran is a more defensive-minded coach, but again, Rutgers struggling at the stripe, coming into tonight shooting only 71.9%. Corner 3 ball, it's short.
What a battle on the boards there.
Rodriguez.
Excellent job by Rodriguez.
Hauls in, wipes it off the glass. Uncontested corner 3, a short again from Aiden Brown, something that has been quite a pattern tonight for both teams.
And way short on that shot.
Good move, shaking big inside the paint. Orrock gets some contact.
What a pass, though, by Merrick. The no-look to Orrock.
Raheem Murray receives his first foul of the night against Fred Orrock Jr., who will be sent to the stripe for 2 shots. On the stripe this season for Fred Orrock Jr., shooting 45%, with 9 fouls total coming into tonight. Just under 10 points per game on average. First shot drained, and it's, John, I'm telling you, it's in those shoes. I can't get enough of them. I love it. Those are...
What was that Nike ad campaign years ago with Spike Lee and Michael Jordan?
Oh, yes.
It's the shoes.
I was going to say, those are freaking awesome.
Orrock misses the second, and what hustle there by number 14, Paterson.
Inside the paint, going airborne. Up and in with the lay is number 2, Nasir Merrick. And here's Aiden Brown looking for it. Ball's knocked away, but still stays possession of Rutgers.
Everything clicking offensively for William Paterson, Joe. Excellent ball movement, finding the open man, the cutting players to the basket. William Paterson can do no wrong right now as they lead at 45-31. And it's officially crisis time right now for Joe Loughran and the Scarlet Raiders.
Yeah, momentum has swung in William Paterson's way, so coming out of this timeout, looking to find a way to get more structure offensively. Also looking forward to just sinking more shots and just really getting in these open areas where they can take better shots and just focus on sinking the shots. They need to build points somehow. Obviously, drawing contact and shooting free throws isn't working as well as it hoped to be because we know Rutgers does struggle from the stripe, but they need to find a way to get better shots, get open areas, and just have a little bit more ball movement. But nonetheless, timeout on the floor. Don't go anywhere. More NJAC basketball from the Golden Dome right after this. And a quick breather has commenced. We are back inside the Golden Dome Athletic Center at Rutgers University Newark campus. Just about 15 minutes left to play in this second half. William Paterson up 45-31. Possession of Rutgers on their end of the floor. Ball is controlled by Aiden Brown, courtesy of Raheem Murray. Finds Manny Rodriguez going baseline. Met by a strong and tall Fred Orrock Jr. Ball is back outside to Aiden Brown, entering the game in the paint. Number 45 goes up, but do not count the basket. It's a traveling violation on Rutgers. Number 45, Adil Fred.
Adiel Fred, the 6'7" freshman, getting into the ball game here in the second half, and he went hard to the hole there, Joe. Unfortunately, got tripped up by the travel.
You like to think that Loughran's move to move Adiel Fred.
Well, he's trying to pull out all the stops, Joe, is Coach Loughran. You know, another interesting stat here, Joe, Paterson has only shot 4 free throws tonight to 14 for Rutgers.
Wow.
As far as the fouls differential.
That is a story in and of itself. Aiden Brown, quick chest pass to Adiel Fred, in the paint.
Fred wasting no time getting involved, Joe.
Nope.
Going right to the big fella.
Need to. And looks like a out-of-bounds step for William Paterson's number 15. It is London Pope, the 6'5" junior out of Sicklerville, New Jersey.
We were talking about the officials before. You know I get such a kick out of.
What's that?
Fred Leo down here, the Italian stallion on the far corner. He's like a Jersey Shore guy.
Also me. Aiden Brown with it now.
Adiel gets another look. Oh, and this time he puts it in, Joe. Sorry for stepping on your toes, but I'm pulling for the big fella, the freshman out of Camden.
Yes, absolutely. First 2 points in this matchup for Audio Freed.
On his third
Fred,
attempt.
excuse me. I don't know why I keep saying Freed. But what an excellent shot that was as he makes his contributions tonight. Pearson driving triple teamed and a foul on the floor. Raheem Murray is tagged with the blocking foul. His second of the night. And team's second foul overall, sending Pearson to the line.
Rutgers keeping it relatively close, Joe. A lot of basketball left to be played. The opening 10 minutes of this second half. But it's number 14 on the line, Pearson for the Pioneers.
Tyshawn Pearson from the line.
Fearsome Pearson.
Love it. Shooting 47% from the stripe coming into tonight. 3.1 rebounds per game. Also just under 6.5 points per game for this season for Pearson. His free throw attempt misfires, and Raheem Murray, Johnny on the spot,
Pearson
for the board.
Holding on 4 points tonight, but has contributed so much in the assist category.
Deep drive for Brown. Can't find it. Another misfire for Aiden Brown.
Strong rebound by Paul. Paul looking to get it back as he's open in the corner.
Merrick slowing things down near center court. Fires in the paint to Pearson, who's double teamed. Fred in the middle of it. Ethan Paul gets triple teamed, harassed. Ball's out to the arc perimeter. That three-pointer, count it right. Bullseye for
two or three.
I believe it was 3.
Oh boy.
So now it's 48-33. William Paterson with 12.5 left to play. Swing and a miss from Godel as Brown looks for Fred in the paint and mishandles the pass.
Man, Fred has been busy, Joe, since he came into this game. I like the fact that he's kind of just jumped right in with both feet.
Yeah, only had 29 minutes coming into tonight for this season.
Joe Loughran showing some confidence in the freshman and also a big body. I wonder why he hasn't been in the ball game sooner.
Seems to think like the matchups with Fred Orrock Jr. and a lot of the other guys William Paterson has. Just need to get some size inside the paint.
Greg Jones checks in now for Rutgers.
Brian Chapman having a discussion with the referees. But Aiden Brown will inbound to Greg Jones. He's met with Gianni Moran. Goodell with a seemingly interception attempt as Raheem Murray once again misses from beyond, and Godel receives a long pass. Who finds Ethan Paul in the paint. Good spin move, one-arm attempt, right down the drain for Ethan Paul.
And that's magic from the paint from Ethan Paul. And the big guy showing his offensive prowess there.
He has been lights out in the paint as Gianni Moran, a subtle embellishment, but draws contact in the call from the referee.
Paul now with the team high 11 points after that bucket.
He moves real well and muscles up real easily in the paint, John.
I'm telling you, just a strong move.
So William Paterson leads 50-33, 11.5 left to play. Again, it's to Paul in the paint. Pass knocked away by Aiden Brown into the Scarlet Raiders cheer squad.
Good defense there by Adiel, though, against Paul. Paul decided to dish the rock on that exchange. It'll stay William Paterson ball as Chapman calls a timeout with 11:27 to go, Joe.
So, John, kind of like you said, crunch time right now.
Yeah, they just can't seem to find an answer. And again, it all goes down to that not the free throw shooting, that too, but essentially the statistic hasn't changed a whole lot. 9 shooting 64 let's see here. What are they shooting, Joe? 11 of 37 from the floor for 29%.
And that's Rutgers.
And that's Rutgers, 53.7% for William Paterson.
Ooh, well, when you go 11 from 37 from the field, you're not going to find yourself having much success on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And that is without a doubt the case here, trailing 33 to 50.
Yeah, the biggest lead of the night, too, for William Paterson. This continues to get stronger, Joe, as this game goes on.
Not to mention the momentum they have from some of the fouls that just have been called and a lot of the moves that they've been making, and their passing inside the arc looks a lot better than it did coming out of the gate in this matchup. As for Rutgers,
also you look at how much Raheem Murray has carried on his young shoulders this season, and we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, but Paterson's just done a terrific job on number 24, limited to 6 points here in a ball game tonight. The team leader is Aiden Brown with 7 for Rutgers.
Absolutely. So inbounding the ball for William Paterson, number 2, Nasir Merrick, as Adiel Fred and Orrock Jr. So the two Freds, John, Fred Orrock and Adiel Fred, an even matchup.
That's right.
Ethan Paul, the push-off, and the rebound, caromed.
I like the strength shown there by Manny Rodriguez.
Absolutely. Greg Jones carries it now. Jack Godel intercepts with a fuel. Orrock Jr. goes airborne for the slam. He soars and slams yet again, bringing William Paterson 52 to 33.
It was that slam dunk from Orrock Jr. in the first half that really quieted the crowd here at the Golden Dome, and he does it again here in the second half.
Also wipes another board off the glass, too, following up that soaring slam, who has really been the cornerstone of this William Paterson offense alongside Ethan Paul inside the paint. Who has it again? Ethan Paul, bounce pass. Orrock Jr., the 12-footer, just wide. Greg Jones to Raheem Murray, looking to penetrate. He accelerates. Orrock Jr. up with it.
That guy, despite
contact.
getting called for the foul there, he's just been a beast. Fred Orrock Jr. Oh, it was on. The foul's actually going to be called on Ethan Paul.
So Raheem Murray set to the stripe. This season coming in.
Is it me, Joe, or does Rutgers just seem flat from the opening tip tonight? They've not really gotten into any kind of rhythm.
Well, you think about it. When we were on the call from Montclair State, remember how they came out so lackluster almost, like a snooze fest, and it took forever to generate some sort of pushback.
And I can't really. What's the reason? We talked about it during the women's game. Congratulations to William Paterson women's team, who continue their undefeated run here this season. But the holidays finals. I'm not looking for excuses, but easy to check out this time of year. And Rutgers has just shot so poorly and not playing the brand of basketball that we thought we'd see here tonight.
Good interception. Also by Moran and Brown, having a pair each.
Oh.
Good paint presence. Up with it. Number 12 for William Paterson draws, the foul.
And Joe, that no look from Josiah Carey, just symbolic of what William Paterson has done all game long, finding the open man.
That's it.
Whether it's Carey or Gianni Moran, who's shown a lot of toughness tonight. I don't think there's a team in the NJAC that wouldn't want the kid from Fairlawn on their team.
Especially that also.
I mean, both of those guys at the guard position, very undersized, man, but they're quick and they're tough.
And they
distribute the ball really, really well.
They also shoot extremely well, too. So does Devon Kitchen, who's at the foul line right now. Averaging 5 minutes per game, shooting 40% even from the stripe coming into tonight. Averaging only 1.1 points per game so far. The art major out of Hackensack, New Jersey.
He makes them both. Rutgers getting killed in the foul line as well.
Something that they have struggled with all season.
Kitchen with 4 points now tonight.
Greg Jones met by Josiah Carey as Indio hands off to Murray.
And Joe.
Aiden Brown, a 3-ball. It's short again. Brown, the quick jumper, pulls the trigger.
Okay.
And it's good.
And Joe, with 9:30 to go, that basket's huge. Rutgers has got to get a stop. And put
Ethan
together.
Paul, downtown attempt.
They get the
Pinballs.
stop, Joe, and here comes Murray.
Aiden Brown again, a 3-ball. His shot rims out again. Josiah Carey slowing things down.
Yeah,
courtesy
that's
of
smart, Brian Chapman. I mean, there's no reason to play playground basketball right now when you're up by 18.
Exactly. And a foul called on Elijah Brown of Rutgers Newark. Damon Kinchin Jr.
But I think that's the other thing to point out, Joe, is that no matter what style Rutgers has shown tonight, whether it's running the ball or trying to slow it down, Paterson's been very comfortable slowing it down. They've been very comfortable pushing the pace, playing fast. They're a very dynamic team as far as their ability to adapt to whatever their opponent's showing them.
They are versatile, John. That is true. So here's Carey now outside. Moran met with Greg Jones. In between the legs, finds Goda. Jack Godel. Spin, turns, jumps, shoots. No good as Murray. Long cross-court connection. The lay, the drop, and in for Aiden Brown.
A gorgeous outlet pass to Brown, who gets the quick bucket, and a timeout with 8:37 to go. So a little bit of a change in momentum here, Joe, as Rutgers has scored a couple quick buckets in succession. They trail 54-38. If the Scarlet Raiders are going to make a move, they can't wait much longer.
You said it, John, and that's going to put a break on this for right now. We're going to step aside for a quick breather. Rutgers trails William Paterson with just about 8:30 to go, 54-38 inside the Golden Dome. More basketball action when you return.
Told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world. We're that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being. That this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers. Or that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery. These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
Back inside the Golden Dome at Rutgers University Newark campus. William Paterson leads Rutgers Newark 54-38. And if you're just joining us, it has been a thrilling matchup up until this second half where William Paterson seems to be pulling away with a majority of the game, dominating the free throw stripe as well as field goal shooting. Ethan Paul, the leading scorer of tonight for the Pioneers.
Pioneers just, Joe, seem to be a step ahead. Rutgers showing man defense here. That's going to be popped out of bounds as Aiden Brown. Oh no, last touch by Willie P. A good defense there shown by Aiden Brown.
So although he has been struggling from beyond and just in the field in general, finding his route defensively to help Rutgers crawl back into this matchup as it gets late pretty early. Handoff to Brown. He finds Indio at the top of the key. Indio drives right side. Now left side, angles left. Quick jumper inside. Off the glass and out.
Joe, great defense by Goebel against Indio.
Agreed. Murray with the quick J. Won't go. Rebound is corralled by Pearson.
Goebel's just such a complete player.
He really is. Pearson with, a nice pass in between the legs.
No, that's Ethan Paul. Goebel's not, there he is. Okay, yeah, I was right. So the combination of Paul and Goebel, you talk about Paul being, Goebel's being so young, really kind of emerging this year as the leader offensively. I've seen so much good defensive play from Goebel as well as Paul is now on the line.
Goebel is as good as they come, John. Number 7 in scoring in the NJAC. He's also number 6 in three-point percentage and number 5 in three-point field goals per game. So from anywhere in the court, John, he could score. And don't forget, he leads the team, or excuse me, he's second in steals as well as he averages 1.4 steals per game and leads in minutes. So they're putting a lot of work on the young Jack Goebel, who is the sophomore out of Waretown, New Jersey, but accepting it fairly well, if I do say so myself, John.
Indeed. Big possession here for Rutgers.
So now it's Greg Jones who gives to Elijah Brown. Aiden sizes up a 3-ball off the iron, and it's out, but Rutgers has the rebound. Spin move, Aiden Brown angles left, goes right. Layup off the glass and knocks it down.
Big basket, Joe, for Brown.
That was a good basket to get some momentum as Rutgers enters the 40-point territory. 14-point deficit now. Around and around the globe goes Ethan Paul, but Murray, too much contact and draws, or excuse me, is guilty of the shooting foul.
Hard not to look at the 2 for 16 stat from Rutgers from beyond the arc tonight.
That's
shooting 12% from three-point range.
And it's hard to ignore when a majority of it is one player, or two players, I should say, rather, it being Raheem Murray and Aiden Brown, who are the top two, the dynamic duo of this Scarlet Raiders offensive scheme.
Yeah, and when you shut down those two guys, chances are going to be pretty good. And conversely,
long stretch pass.
9 different players have scored for Paterson. There you go. That's
William and Ito with the and one. Count the bucket.
And Joe, just like that. But if he completes the three-point play, we're talking about a 12-point differential with 6:58 to go.
Yeah, just under 7. It's.
Did I not just say how important these last few possessions were? The Rutgers has risen to the occasion.
You were spot on, John. You know what's funny? This referee you were talking about earlier. If I didn't know any better, I could mistake him for you. That's a compliment, though. See,
this guy?
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy.
I think I look more like Brian Chapman rating.
Nah, you're not that old.
Gee, thanks, Joe.
No, that's not a dig. Brian Chapman's got a great resume. He looks great, but no, he's got the same haircut, the little short, high and tight.
Yeah, I got you.
All love, brother, all love. As the ball, long stretch pass is successful to Godel, who shoots a 3-ball. Nothing but Swiss.
So Rutgers gets the stop. A big turnover here as the Scarlet Raiders get it back. Joe, with 6:41 to go.
Only a
13-point differential.
Greg Jones carries it up, looking for an option.
Maybe Paterson's a little gassed right now.
This would be a perfect time to take advantage of it. Aiden Brown gives to Elijah Brown, goes baseline. India with the paint. Met with strong defense. Outside, shake and bake Murray. Bounce pass. Aiden Brown goes up and lays it in, knocking it down for 2.
Great pass from Raheem Murray.
It's an 11-point deficit.
And Rutgers is pressing now, Joe.
Joe Lockridge really kicking up the
and
pace
there's the
here.
trap. Broken by Goebel.
Off the board.
Oh!
The alley-oop looking for Orock Jr. Unsuccessful, but a foul on the floor with much contact. That's going to be on
number 15.
That's on 15.
Oh, man.
Ito. So another foul against Rutgers, who puts William Paterson in the bonus with that foul.
That's number 24 to the charity stripe.
Sending Delani Hyde, one of their best shooters on the Pioneers squad.
Misses the first.
He does miss the first.
Hyde shooting just 40% from the line this year. And his woes continue on that attempt. So a big miss there, Joe. I can't tell you the importance of this free throw right here.
Yep,
Under 6 to go.
6 left to play.
Makes the second.
Hyde goes 1-1. And Rutgers looking to quicken things up.
Back to a 12-point lead.
Raheem Murray takes it across. Quick chest pass. 3-ball from Aiden Brown. And it's a miss again, who has been struggling severely in this matchup from beyond the arc.
And Dio with the strong offensive bound, but couldn't get the putback.
Now Merrick taking it, angles left. Pearson fakes the 3-ball.
Man defense by Rutgers.
Strong defense on William Paterson. Pearson slips in the paint.
Travel.
And a foxtrot called on Pearson. So possession to Rutgers,
A bad
John.
break for Paterson as Pearson went down to the deck.
That's the second time Pearson has slipped in that area, John.
A big possession here for Rutgers, Joe, as we approach the 5-minute mark.
56-44, William Paterson leads. Rutgers has possession, gaining momentum ever so slightly. And Dio angles left, drives, bullseye.
He's caught fire here in the second half, Joe, and Dio with a huge basket. Now a 10-point Paterson lead.
Rutgers crawling back from the depths, better late than never. Less than 5 to play. Playing man defense, almost trap defense.
Look how far out they're coming defensively, Joe.
They are harassing William Paterson at every ounce they possibly can. Rodriguez in the paint.
Oh, man.
And a tough call against Rutgers as tensions are beginning to flare.
Rodriguez jawing just a little bit there with Delani Hyde. You see how much this matters. Also the sense of urgency, Joe, with under 5 to go. The pace is picked up. The game has gotten closer, and every possession matters.
100%, John. Delani Hyde drawing the end one, so he'll have one shot on the basket being made.
As we mentioned earlier, Hyde not the best free throw shooter. Misses again.
So his struggles continue. Greg Jones, the point guard. Bounce pass to Ndio, who controls it up top. Hands it off to Brown. Driving baseline. Greg Jones under the bucket. What a play, Greg Jones.
I mean, finally, Rutgers is showing what they're capable of. It was a streaking Jones under the basket.
And now it's a 10-point deficit.
The trap.
Ethan Paul calls a timeout as he was susceptible to the trap defense. And with 4:17 left, William Paterson only leads by 10 from a score of 58-48.
Joe, regardless of how this game turns out, I really love the fight Rutgers is showing here. A very off night shooting-wise, but they have found a way to cut this lead to 10 and make this into a ball game. And look, there's plenty of time left in this one. And time out on the floor, I'm excited for the last 4:17.
This is going to be quite a matchup, John. This is what the end jack is all about. It comes down to the last second. It's never over till that last buzzer beats. And momentum is a cruel mistress. It can turn on you on a cent of a dime, John. It can turn on you anywhere, and it swings from side to side. So it's going to be an exciting finish to see which team prevails out of this one, as we are heading back to the floor in just a few moments. Willie P leads Rutgers 58-48.
And Aiden Brown has caught fire here in this second half. Aiden Brown now with 13 points, and that leads all scorers for Rutgers Newark, and Dio with a couple of big baskets. He's up to 8 points now. 9 different Scarlet Raiders in the scoring column. Elijah Brown with 5. 5 points for Manny Rodriguez, who's been strong here in the second half. Anything could happen here, Joe. Rutgers looking to get the stop with 4:17 remaining.
Comes down to who wants it more and who's got the most gas.
Well, Rutgers certainly has got their work cut out for them.
So it's Pearson and Murray. Pearson driving, backs up, gives it to Paul. The Jersey Shore kid drives left, lays it for 2. The rebound,
great
no good.
Defense by Ndio.
A great stop
like
by
a different
Rutgers.
player in the second half, Joe.
Murray going to the side, off the glass.
What a basket, Joe, by Raheem Murray. Wow.
Raheem Murray finally finds the back of the bucket as the ball goes crazily out And a travel called on the floor.
And the wheels are coming off for William Paterson. It's now just an 8-point lead as Rutgers is busting it wide open.
Brian Chapman not happy with that call as Rutgers has the momentum with the last 4 minutes left to play. And Dio controls again.
Obviously the clock a big factor here, Joe, with 3:37 to go. We got a whistle on the floor. It's going to go against Rutgers.
That was Elijah Brown on the floor. Lots of going against William Paterson on number 0. That's Fred Orrock Jr. for a push.
Ooh, okay. It's against Paterson.
So both teams in bonus now. 3:37 left to play. An 8-point deficit. Rutgers coming crawling back.
Huge free throws here for Elijah Brown.
You want to think that the free throws that Rutgers have been struggling with all night become much more important now as Brown sinks the first one. A 7-point deficit.
Brown 2 of 3 from the line tonight.
Tensions rising. Fingernails starting to be bit. Hearts are pumping.
2 huge free throws from Elijah Brown.
6-point deficit. 3:30 to go.
Comeback continues, Joe. What a ball game.
It ain't over till the lady sings, John. The old saying is a trap defense. Pass out to Pearson. Finds Paul in the paint. Fred Orrock Jr. keeps it.
It's
he
out.
doesn't.
Oh,
It's
my gosh.
Out of bounds and another possession for Rutgers.
Rutgers could cut the lead to 4 or 3 on this possession.
Very important baskets on the horizon, John. Greg Jones carries it up, crosses midcourt.
And Dew's really picked up his game here in the second half.
He's been another handoff to Murray. Loses control. Push off on Paul. Driving left. Backs it up to the corner. Finds Aiden Brown. Off a foot.
Same
and
way.
Possession Rutgers.
Oh, boy.
Brian Chapman wanted a offensive foul called on Murray for the push-off, but we won't get that call.
It'll be interesting to see what Rutgers does, the players especially without it. Who is cutting where and when with 3:01 to go?
This is getting quite interesting as the time passes, John. 3:01 left in the game. Rutgers down 6. Inbounding is Aiden Brown. Facing the pressure of Fred Orrock Jr. finds Greg Jones near the top of the key. Merrick guarding Jones. Bounce pass in the paint. Wonderful pass by Aiden Brown. Shot clock violation.
You know, that backdoor pass was beautiful. He opted to go to the corner with it, Joe. He had to put the ball up, had to shoot there. Just a momentary mental lapse. Got to keep your eye on that shot clock prior to the inbound.
And the mental mistake kills the
just credit to defense, too, to William Paterson, but a huge turnover there.
Merrick controls, long pass to Godel. He collects. Greg Jones on the defense. Strong play by Pearson in the paint. Looking for Merrick. Finds Pearson. Spinning, weaving, and one.
That's a dagger.
For Pearson.
I mean, Tyshawn Pearson was all world on that play. The spin move, through traffic, up and in, and the foul. Tyshawn Pearson, man, oh man.
Great set of moves by Tyshawn Pearson, who'll have a shot at the stripe courtesy of the bucket and one.
We've seen glimpses of what Pearson can do all night long. And that's got to be the basket of the game for Tyshawn Pearson. Now,
and a great setup by Jack Goebel.
That's in and out.
Rebound corralled by Indio. Murray almost lost it out of bounds there, but is okay.
Rutgers has got to score here.
So 2:15 left to play. Rutgers down 8. Need a couple important baskets and a stop. Looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. And Dio looking for the over-the-top pass. Aiden Brown looking for 3. It's short again off the rim. Floater pass to Goebel. He gives it back to Merrick. Merrick in the paint. Ethan Paul, bounce pass. Oh my, that was a mean dunk. Fred Orrock Jr. soars and slams for that one.
And Joe, timeout Loughran.
Wow.
That shot clock, I look back to that shot clock violation, the turnover, where Rutgers could have cut it to 3 or 4, and that was their spot. That was their opportunity. They weren't able to do it.
What a mean set of plays from William Paterson. That dunk alley-oop from Fred Orrock Jr. That was wow.
Well, Rutgers had their shot, Joe. They had their chances.
It's the mental errors, especially in the end, Jack, that could end up costing you the game. But again, right now, Rutgers with 1:44 left to play, down 10, 62-52, with a William Paterson lead.
Yeah, Joe, I think with 1:44 to go, it's going to be tough.
It is quite tough, and John, it was the shot clock violation that really killed this momentum and transferred it over to William Paterson.
Rutgers, as you mentioned, 4 losses in a row for William Paterson. Rutgers coming off of 2 straight losses, the OT loss to Jersey City and a loss to Montclair State. Both of these teams, as we mentioned, Joe, looking for their first conference win of the year. And one of them will get that here tonight. And as it looks now, unless barring a miracle, William Paterson will look to hang on here, up by 10 with under 2 to go.
Going to be an exciting finish, an exciting finale.
Rutgers 2 of 18 from three-point land tonight.
You like to think you change a couple of those buckets, it's a different ballgame.
Yeah,
John.
exactly.
The case of coulda, woulda, shoulda.
You can't expect to win shooting 35%.
Greg Jones with it now at the top. Aiden Brown in his hometown. Driving right, backs it up. Greg Jones at the corner, 15 to shoot. Bounce pass, Indio up for 2. He knocks it in.
Another big basket from Indio. He's like a different player in this second half.
So Rutgers showing trap and press defense. Tyshawn Pearson with the alley-oop. And Orrock Jr. again, his 3rd dunk of the night, sends the William Paterson Pioneer fans crazy.
Dude, Orrock, man, have you seen a guy get with bigger hops in this league? He's like jumping through the roof.
What a dunk and performance by Orrock Jr. As an almost embellishing foul by Ethan Paul gives Raheem 2 shots. So with 1:10 left to play, Rutgers down 10.
Joe, Rutgers just never could seem to find the answer. They gave it a push here in the late stages. Every time Paterson had a response.
And it's almost the story of just coulda, woulda, shoulda with them, too.
Orrock now leaves with 13 points. And that leads all scorers for William Paterson. 4 of those dunks, Joe.
What a player. Just about a minute left to play.
12 points.
A minute left to play, and Moran wide open, loose in the lane.
Well-deserved for the hard-working Gianni Moran, who's really been great tonight as well.
Last minute of play in the game. Reverse layup, no good for Brown.
Gianni Moran,
Jones.
5 points.
Here comes Pearson to Paul, and he goes up for 2. Raheem Murray looking to shake and bake behind the back, coughs it up, and repossessed by William Paterson. Intercept by Murray. Some backyard basketball going on now. A long lay off the glass and bricks out. Moran down the right side, and timeout on the floor called by Brian Chapman.
Why are you calling timeout with 26.3 to go? Just makes no sense. And I think that missed basket by Murray, despite the game being over, essentially being over, to me, symbolic, Joe, of Rutgers' woes tonight.
Absolutely, John. That is the story of the night. Rutgers struggling from the free throw line. the mental errors, and just, again, not shooting well from any parts of the field. Beyond the arc, inside the key, it's just something that they've struggled, not just in conference, but all season with, where they cannot sink the buckets that they have been taking, and it's killing them in the process.
Ryan Murray, 11 points. Aiden Brown with 13, and Diu with 10. And it's going to be dragged back to the drawing board, Joe, for Joe Loughran and the Scarlet Raiders, who are back at it on Saturday away against Stockton. This season slowly starting to slip away, kind of ups the ante. As far as conference play is concerned, Rutgers has got to get a win in the conference. And taking a look at that New Jersey Athletic Conference, Montclair State at 8-0, 4-0 in the conference. Jersey City, a surprising 4-0. Stockton at 2-2, they're beatable.
So
Kane at
Pearson,
3-1. Jersey, College of New Jersey 2-2. Stockton 2-2. Camden 1-2. Renpro, Rowan, Newark, Paterson.
Pearson controlled with the last 10 seconds of play. Shot clock is empty. Throws it over to Paul for a cross-court connection, and that will do it at the Golden Dome. At the final, William Paterson prevails by a score of 68-56. Rutgers goes on to drop their 5th straight. William Paterson gets their first conference victory and finally conquers the beast of being winless on the road. A tough loss for the Rutgers Scarlet Raiders. John, your thoughts on what went wrong for them tonight?
Well, I mean, they made a push there, Joe, at the end, so credit them for not giving up. But we talked about it all game long. If you're not shooting the ball well, you can't expect to win. It's really as simple as that. Defensively, Rutgers did what Rutgers does. They played fairly well defensively, but I mean, we talked about these stats, and we can take a look at them again where it really mattered. From beyond the arc, Rutgers only hitting 2 of 16. They shot 35% from the floor, 11% from three-point range, 14 of 21 from the line. So just an off night overall for the Scarlet Raiders, and it makes the game on Saturday against Stockton, Joe, all that much more important if Joe Loughran and the Scarlet Raiders want to salvage this season. Yeah,
to your point, the mental errors, especially with that late clock violation that they didn't see coming, kind of was the
that was their opportunity right there,
and
but collectively speaking, it was just too much William Paterson, too much playmaking, and a little too much from their big guns. Also, just a great game from a guy who impressed me a lot tonight for William Paterson, Ethan Paul, the 6'4" senior out of Toms River. Played remarkably well. O-Rock with some huge dunks and momentum changers as well, and contributing factors for the Pioneers. Goebel as well, doing what Goebel does. Pearson really impressed me too, the freshman out of Westfield. Just his ability to dish the rock and create, and his speed, along with his partner in crime, number 3, Josiah Carey, very impressive as well.
Couldn't have said it better myself. A lot of great plays from both William Paterson, some great plays from Rutgers, but nonetheless, Rutgers falls to William Paterson 68-56, dropping 5 straight and still winless in the conference. We thank you all for joining us tonight on Raider Vision inside
when are we back, Joe? Hold on, I got to let people know. I don't think we're back here until,
I believe, the 31st.
Following coverage is it New Year's Eve? No way.
Is it?
Let me check this out. Sorry, guys. We're just going to scroll through this real quick. Yeah, looks like it is New Year's Eve. Are you coming New Year's Eve?
Unfortunately, John, I won't be. I'll be on a flight to Florida. But
Merry Christmas, my man, and my best to your family.
Absolutely.
Mom, Dad, Grandpa. This kid did his work tonight. He did his homework. He came prepared and blew the doors off it as far as I'm concerned. Excellent work.
Thank you. I appreciate it. From
Great
the voice
job.
of Rutgers Newark himself. It means
That's
a lot,
it.
John, in the car.
And to all of our viewers out there, happy holidays. We'll see you back here New Year's Eve.
We'll see you back here New Year's Eve, and we thank you all for joining us tonight on Raider Vision to view the New Jersey Athletic Conference matchup between both men's and women's matchups. William Paterson visiting Rutgers Newark. Sadly, 0-2 on the night for Rutgers and the Scarlet Raiders. But nonetheless, some more bright futures ahead. Hopefully you like to keep your head on the optimistic route.
Got it, right?
But nonetheless, happy holidays to all. We thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Raider Vision. And as always, go Scarlet Raiders.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.